Hello everybody, my name is Eric, and today I want to talk to you about the brand new Coroneta Habano from Crowned Heads Cigars. You are watching Oakland Tobacconist. If you're interested in the Coroneta Habano from Crowned Heads Cigars or many other Crowned Heads cigars, check us out, you know where to find us. Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so that you're alerted every time we're making a new video. This is the Coroneta Habano. I want to talk a bit about the cigar. I want to do a small bit of review on it as well. So let's jump into it and then we'll kind of get the story of where Coroneta comes from and where it's meant to fit within the portfolio. There's a really natural wrapper in terms of like cafe shade, like coffee shade. It's got this awesome footband I'm going to take off right here. Then you have the main Coroneta Habano. Let's go ahead and give this a cut. This is the Earl size, so this is a 5 by 52, so kind of like a classic Robusto. Draw is nice and open. Chocolate covered nuts on the cold draw. Definite, wow, that's really pronounced. Go ahead and give a toast here. We're gonna go ahead and toast this up. So Coroneta is the second in this line, Coroneta Habano. The original was the Maduro that was released and blended by EPC, EP Carrillo. This is blended at a different factory in Nicaragua, and it's sort of like the end of the duo between them. Very chocolatey up front. I don't normally get that from Habanos. So I have a little bit of spice up front on the retrohale, a lot of nuttiness, cocoa sweet as well. That cold draw translated right to the smoking experience, which is really impressive to me. There's a bit of creaminess as well, and perhaps a little bit of hay. Definitely well-rounded, full in flavor. Right now, at the start, I'm going to say more medium. It's not too crazy strong, but that punch of pepper and body of smoke kind of like can allude to, is this medium plus? But right now, strength, I would say somewhere in there. So what exactly is Coroneta? It is two different blends to highlight, one in the Dominican Republic and one in Nicaragua. So the first one that was dropped was the Maduro, blended at EP Carrillo's factory, Casa Carrillo. And that has a rich, dark Maduro wrapper. It's got a multi-country blend in the filler, and it offers a really deep, heavy, but balanced, elegant smoking experience. And Coroneta, I feel like, kind of fits within that profile of being something more elevated. It's not your everyday type of smoke. Full maturity and elegance that the brand offers. And then you have the new Coroneta Habano. And Coroneta Habano kind of highlights that classic Nicaraguan Habano, and it's rolled at the Naxa factory in Nicaragua. Nicaraguan binder, Nicaraguan filler, and then Ecuadorian Habano wrapper. We've seen a lot of different iterations of Ecuadorian Habano come from Crowned Heads. It's obviously something that John Huber excels at. And now, coming forward, they have the Habano Coroneta that's sort of like the more prestigious blend that he's used. I am getting a lot of sweetness, a lot of cocoa-iness, toasted nuts, as I say, some of that hay in there as well, and there's an aspect of wood, maybe oak, maybe sandalwood, something like that there as well. And then the finish is long and sweet. And so this blend, as I understand it, John Huber had come up with over a year ago. In fact, it's something that he had been using and said, hey, this is something I love, we've got to release it. But then kind of put it on the back burner and held it for a while. And then got the concept of releasing two different blends. And once worked on with Ernesto Perez Carrillo with the Maduro, and nailing that down, said we're going to release this as a duo. There's two different Coronetas out there. And so this is a very long-lasting, mature blend that John Huber finally released. It's been a really big year for Crowned Heads. You have things like Mil Diaz Maduro. You have both Coronetas. You have the Blood Medicine, soon to be Las Calaveras. A lot of awesome things coming out of that brand. And Coroneta Habano is one of those experiences that I would definitely recommend for on the elegant, refined and long finish. You know how you have some cigars that you smoke it and you're like, it's a little bit light on the body and it's kind of there and gone. I really appreciate the long, drawn-out finish that this Coroneta Habano offers, because that sweetness and nuttiness kind of just lingers on my palate as I take a puff. I really dig the cocoa aspect, that long finish, and then that hint, that just small hint of spice on the retrohale. Burning very, very even. It's that signature construction that John Huber has with his brand. This is the new Crowned Heads Habano Coroneta. Definitely check it out if you're a fan of Crowned Head cigars, or if you're a fan of that like Habano finish, that like sweetness and that spice that you get from Habano cigars coming out of Nicaragua. Really like elevated, elegant experience. Drop down in the comments, what are some of your favorite Crowned Head cigars that you've seen come out so far, and what are you looking forward to in the future? As always, thank you for watching. I am Eric, and we will see you next time on Oakland Tobacconist.